Oh my god, there's a special guest on my stream. Where did she go? Hi. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi PP. Hi. Sorry, I was doing some onboarding things with Saya just now. Okay. Hey guys, Offkai. Let's talk Offkai real quick, okay? I will be having a meet and greet. I'll be having a meet and greet in Offkai on the first day. D1 on Friday. With Pawa and a bunch of other cute VTubers. And on Saturday, I will be a robot walking around. Dolly and Viva will be in a robot together, and I will be in a robot with Sae. So you guys can see us walking around on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you get no prefer content, because we hate Sundays. So yeah, that's when all of us are going to be there on Offkai. Just so you guys get to know. So if you're only coming on Saturday, you get to meet all of us. If you're only coming on Friday, you get to meet me and Paula. Which, you know, it's also pretty good. I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. Okay, anyways. Hi, everyone! Welcome, God Hands. Hello, God Hands. Hello, Alone Flower. Hello, Alec. Thank you for the subby dubby. Hello, Rinksy. Hello, Shadow. Hello, Chwowa. Hello, me. Hello, myself. Wait, let me pin Brinksy's message so everyone can see the Discord. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Solana. Hello, Asa. Hi, Ray. Hi. Hi, Mar. Hi, Neville. Hi, hi, Roscoe. Thank you for the 1,000 yen. Hello, the IRS. Chat, we have to run! Ah! Are they gone? Ooh, where's that? Yeah, it's a big anime convention in California, if I'm not mistaken. Why did I say California? Like California? But yeah, that's where we're gonna meet. I am pretty hungry right now, so I'm gonna grab myself a little bit of food. I forgot that I had food right next to me. But yeah, today we're gonna be making a VTuber model. That's a little far, yeah. We're making a VTuber model. And you may continuing the one we did last time. That is really good. I want more Yakult. Hold on. What are tactics? I don't know. Wait. Let me drink my little bacteria, okay? That's good bacteria. Oh, that's good bacteria. Dude, I love bacteria. There's nothing in my life that makes me more happy than bacteria. Okay. I am very tired. I was awake. Okay, I was awake until 1 AM and like my neighbors decided that at 9 AM they would start absolutely smashing. Is Dolly still? Oh, I think Dolly is. Wait, I think Dolly is. Yeah. I think she is karaoke. With a bunch of other VTubers.
as well. I'm not sure that you have to ask her. You have to ask her. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, my neighbor decided to, like, be really loud early in the morning, so I wasn't able to get enough sleep. Which is okay, you know, I'm really annoying most of the time. You know, I'm really loud most of the time. So, you know, I can't exactly complain. Because I'm the annoying neighbor. It's me!
I'm the annoying neighbor.
Hold on. Ugh.
Let me pull up my... This one. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Welcome to me making a model. Hey, baby. Hi, Frank. Hi. Welcome. I'm not really sure how to continue this. I think I want to make it like airbrushed out at the ends here on both sides. That way it looks like it's like sinking deep into the crevices. I think that's a good starter. Like something like that, but like neater, don't you know? Like that? Yeah, I think that's good. Let's say if you have wonderful friends. Have a nice Solana. You stream right about my bedtime. Damn, that's Craigie. Maybe it's because I hate you. Specifically. I have to stop saying that. I just hate people. You know, I can't be going around saying I hate people. What if they feel bad? You know, then I'd be a bad person. Me personally, I would never be a bad person because I'm just really cool like that. You hate me? Yes. No, don't say that! No. It's okay, chat. How is everyone today, though? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm so sorry that, like, my voice sounds like ass right now. I sound like absolute ass right now. I apologize. But you know how it is. You know how it is on PP streams. Sometimes it do be like that, for real, on God, no cap. Yeah. Like that, don't you think? Isn't it good? What if I hate you back out of love? Wow, that's kind of... I mean... That's kind of hot, don't you think? Sorry. But yeah... I'm super sleepy. I kind of want to just roll over. I kind of just want to roll over and perish. Will you let me do that, chat? Will you let me perish? It'd be so cool if you did. Okay, I think this is the body layer done. The whole problem with me doing bodies and stuff like that is I don't know how to like shade them. Do you know what I mean? Have a lovely day, darling. Have a nice. I feel like I don't shade skin like as good as all the other artists, which is kind of sucky. Excuse me. But I don't know how they do it. How do they do it? How do they make it like look like really nice, you know? I guess my character she doesn't really have skin. It's more like cuz she's a robot, right? It's more like metal, but it's like skin textured. Do you know what I mean? So I still have to draw it. No parachute until I go first. Sorry. Oh, that's so mean. You can't say that. I'm gonna be so real for you right now, though, chat. I'm like such in a non-drawing mood. I don't want to draw right now. Skin textured metal. Yeah. I need to just keep it like that for now. Diana? Diana? Yeah, because I have to add in those little, like, crevices. Where her skin is, like, broken. A goddamn artist arting? Thank you! Hi, Cheesecake. Cheesekaku. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's so pretty, man. Thanks. Hahaha, thank you. I really want to open commissions one day. One day. Maybe, like, if I get good enough at art, you know, maybe I'll make a model for our kohais when they eventually come to be. If we do have kohais. I hope we do! I want kohais! I want pretty kohais. Chat, would you apply to our company if we opened up auditions? I want to see pretty ladies. More pretty ladies. There you go. And then this one is a crack right on here. Yeah! There you go. You did such an amazing job. Well, thank you! Thank you. I'm not pretty enough. No! I need to art to crunch. No! Don't crunch my art. I will crunch you. Okay. Let me just slowly line all of this. I started doing it in the wrong layer, but I think that's fine. I think it's fine if you do it in the wrong layer, because it probably doesn't really need that much depth to the rigging, because it's gonna be like on the body. And the thing is, when you're rigging the body, it tends to be a lot less like it tends to have less turning points than like the face would have. Like if you see my body compared to my face, okay, maybe I'm not the best like example of this because my rigger is actually cracked as hell, but usually the face is a lot more like has a lot more angles than the body does, so I shouldn't worry too much about the not being able to make as many angles with my body. だよね。だよね。There you go. Oh, maybe I don't really like that. The small chip is fine. I need to crunch art Pirouella. PPP. Boku, hi! And hi, Clarky. Hi! Hello there, sweetie. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Maybe we need to make this less, yeah, and then this can open up like here. And then this over here is open. Like so that the flowers have a way to go through. Professional login. Thank you! Hi, Jeff. Welcome. Welcome. Chat, I need to tell you guys about how I was playing Bed Wars yesterday. Oh my god. I was so cracked yesterday, chat. So I was playing Bed Wars Duos, right? I was playing Bed Wars Duos, and the entire match I was like doing really good, right? I was like absolutely smashing everyone. I was breaking beds, I was getting final kills, right? And then halfway through the match, my duo was like, PP,
do you have diamond armor, or are you like wearing no armor? Because we were on Aqua team, right? And if you didn't know, when you're playing Bed Wars and you're an Aqua team, you can't really tell if someone's wearing diamond or they just don't have any armor at all, because the colors are very. Oh,
Kaitsu has become a member.
thank you, Kaitsu. Thank you. Because the colors are very similar. Right? Thank you for the membership. So, my teammate, he was like, dude, like, are you wearing any armor right now? And I checked, and I was like, oh my god, I wasn't wearing any armor. And, you know, I was like, I felt like, oh, like, if I already, like, did so much without armor, might as well spend the rest of the game without armor, right? Like, see if I can win without armor. And I did it. I won the game without armor. I took on two dudes. And I won with no armor, and they had iron. I'm crazy, chat. I'm crazy. I was going crazy. Anyways, that made me feel really good about myself. That made me feel like I was super awesome and cool. Good job, PP. Thank you. You what? Bed Wars. I took on two. And Bed Wars. You weren't listening to the whole story. Excuse me. Do you like the art that I posted? You say 2 iron armors without any iron armor? Yeah, I was super cool. Yeah, I was W tapping and everything. Chat, when you 1.8 PvP, do you W tap or do you block hit? Do you W tap or do you block hit, chat? I tend to perform better when I'm not streaming, I think. And it's not like a, and when I turn on the camera, yeah, I suddenly get stage fright kind of thing. No, it's because of the, my signal to Hypixel. Because my Wi-Fi is ass, so, you know, streaming takes up the bandwidth. And I already have shit ping to Hypixel because I'm in Australia. And Hypixel is all the way in, like, America or Germany. One of the two, right? And so, like, my ping gets even worse. And then it's a lot easier for other people to get me. For real, for real. Ugh. Which sucks ass, but like... Blockhead sprint feels like W tapping. Yeah, no, I W tap. I W tap. I'm a W tapping gal myself, you know? Hi, Pito. Having it could sound like a branded tire. My name comes from pirouette, like the word pirouette. You know, every time my friend asks me, like, oh, Pee-Pee, how do I spell your name? I would be like, oh, it's just pirouette, but instead of et, it's Ella. And then they'd be like, bold of you to assume I know how to spell the word pirouette. What do you mean by that? What do you mean you can't spell the word pirouette? Imagine if Bed Wars included shields. Well, the newer versions of Minecraft have shields, but Bed Wars tends to stick to 1.8.9. Mostly because the game was made during 1.8.9, so a lot of players really don't want to deal with the change in PvP styles. But yeah, I do not see that word enough. It's pirouette. Would you guys believe me if I told you that I used to be a ballet dancer? Because that's my lore. I did ballet in kindergarten, okay? Like, I didn't do ballet as an adult. I did ballet in kindergarten. So, like, it's not actually ballet. But in my lore, like, I'm technically an ex-ballet dancer. I'm not around. how to break your feet in splits. Yeah. Can you guys do the splits? My bones, they don't work like that anymore. My bones don't work like that anymore. If you asked me to do ballet now, I would not be able to. Gone forever. I wasn't even good at it, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pretty ass. You're already old? No! It's just hard to do ballet things, okay? Especially if you don't, like, do it frequently. Okay, here's the thing, right? If you practice ballet and you keep doing it since you were a kid, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to do than if you were to start doing it as an adult. Because ballet is one of those things where it's like you have to repeatedly train yourselves to do. I can do it like 80% of the way. Yeah, everyone can do splits 80% of the way. It's the whole like 180-degree angle that's difficult. Like, anyone can spread their legs open, you know? I sent for bags of pretzels to my house. I've ate an entire bag in one day. Yo, you got another stock for like the next 3 days. You know, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe Amazon knows your true wishes. What wish is that? Bag of pretzels. Bag of pretzels. You want it so bad. There you go. There you go. We don't exactly have to make this look like super detailed because a lot of this is going to be covered up by the skirt, right? The only issue I have with making this right now is how we're going to incorporate the metal kind of a casing of like the dress to the rest of this. Especially with this open part here, because this open part kind of like, it's coming up from the inside, so I think the dress would be like open up from here, you know? So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. I'm not sure how. I guess a good place to start is just start by sketching it out, no? Because I already have to sketch out on the top part, this one, what you got? But it's kind of still open, not open here. It's just implied that it would be open, but I haven't done it yet. But I haven't diddly darn done it yet. Okay, let me turn on the smoothing so I can actually focus my... Chat, did you like the art that I drew on Twitter? Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? I was really proud of it because... Listen, the way I decide if I successfully have made Pirouella art or not is by how much I want to make out with myself. And after that artwork, I wanted to plap myself, you know? So, like, I was really proud of it. Me personally. They are so good. I can tell. I love it. Thank you. There you go. Is that good enough? I reckon it is. It was great. Yeah, women kissing. Except it's self-cessed. Okay, so this is gonna be open like here. But then this over here is just gonna be open in the dress bit. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out together. That sounds hot. What time is your meet and greet? I'll say exactly when later, because I'd have to make sure with the people who are running the booth. Gomen. Look, let me show you the artwork, chat. Let me show you. If you haven't seen on Twitter yet. Look at her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Look at her. Look how pretty she is. Look at how pretty she is. Look at how pretty she is. I really liked how I did her hair. I love adding like little random bits of color to whenever I draw hair or anything reflective, because it gives it so much, like, how do I say it, it makes it more interesting to look at least according to me. Do you think if this opens up like this, that'll make sense? I think it will open up more like that. No? I feel like that's more accurate. Yeah. Hello, Pirouella. How goes it? I'm chilling. I'm just drawing this model 'cause I can. I'm assuming this model wouldn't go against Twitch terms because there's no underboob. This model was designed kinda like with no body parts. Like no yabai body parts, you know? No boobs, no nipples, no weenus. Excuse me. So like it should be fine. I say that, but like you never know. You never know with Twitch. Then again, will I ever actually use this model more than just making it? I don't know. And then I can open this up like following what I've done here. And we can pretend that because this is really close to the body, unlike this part up here, that it just seeps right through, you know? It's just a hole. I do a lot of hand movements when I explain things. I kind of want to get like a 3D model with hand tracking, but I don't have. First of all, I don't have that. Second of all, I don't know if I should really get it for like just so you guys can see my hand movements, you know. I feel like it's such a little quality of life thing that I can probably get later on in my career rather than getting it at the start now. What do you consider is like late into a VTuber's career? I want to hear your thoughts on this because a lot of VTubers, right? Let's say like corporate VTubers, smaller corporate VTubers, a lot of the times they end up graduating around the first or second year mark, right? But then like you see like the bigger corporate VTubers, they stick around for like ages, until like 10 years, even more, right? 11 years, 12 years. But like in comparison to everyone else who's like maybe an indie or like a smaller corpo, we tend to like graduate at a lot quicker pace. So like, what do you consider to be the start of a VTuber's career and then like the midpoint of a VTuber's career? Because right now I'm nearing 7 months of being in Perfruor, aren't I? And 7 months, oh boy. Oh boy, I don't know. I feel like 7 months is already so like well along in my career. I guess it's kind of negative that I feel that way because it's like I know that content creation takes a long time. And yeah, 2+ years, like maybe 2+ years is actually the real midpoint, but like for me, I feel like by now, by like 7 months, I'm supposed to already have like everything sorted out for myself, you know? Like, I'm supposed to already be getting like a bunch of like sponsorships, and working on like bigger projects. Not like it's not like a oh because I'm that great thing. It's more like a I feel like I have to or else I'm like trailing behind everyone else. I feel like it's kind of unrealistic to feel like that. I was for about 6 months. I was doing 8+ hour days. Yeah, especially if you do like really long hours, it will burn you out so quickly. So quickly. Sucks ass, honestly. I wonder how many like really good content creators, amazing content creators that we just lost because of burnout or anything related to that. It kind of sucks because I won't say that luck is like everything when it comes to content creation. Definitely, like, there is skill involved. I'm not saying this like, because I don't want to say like every single creator who has gotten popular only got popular because of luck, you know? Because that's just not true. That's just not true, you know? But luck is like an amazing factor that could like boost a creator from having like 10 viewers to 10,000 viewers. Do you know what I mean? Like let's take like a sorry, excuse me. Let's take like me, right? Me. Um the only reason I am in Perfruor right now is because Harris Senpai told me that AKA Virtual was opening up EN auditions, right? And the only reason why I was friends with Harris in the first place was by chance. By chance. TikTok did this thing where like they made us follow each other and we didn't realize we were following each other. It's like, why are we following each other? And I feel like, why are we following each other? How long have we been following each other for? What the hell? You know? And so like that's how we became friends? By chance. And then because of that, he recommended me to AK Virtual EN. To join, I mean. He didn't help at all. Fucking asshole. What's nepotism for? What are friends for but nepotism? You didn't even help me. But yeah, that's the only reason I got in Prefer, and that's the only reason why I have like access to all this like really cool things, like this really good model, this lovely overlay, the chat widget, you know, eyes on like everyone's eyes, because like before this, like I was doing okay as a content creator. I think I already mentioned I had Twitch partner, but like I was kind of doing my own thing, you know, like I didn't really have a community of creators. I was more of like a solo content creator, and I was kind of going nowhere with my content, right? So like that all happened, I feel like, because of chance, because of luck, you know? So I would say that luck is like a definite factor. I wonder how many people out there like didn't have that luck to boost them in the first place to be a really good content creator. Like even me starting off as like my past life, right? The only reason I have Twitch partner is because I got boosted at the beginning. At the start of my career, I had like my friends. They don't make content anymore, but I befriended this one artist, right? and they had a bunch of other friends, content creator friends, and like I was like closely related to them. I was like closely adjacent to them, so we would like just raid each other, and that really helped boost at least my growth when I was first starting. Without them, without that like initial boost, I feel like I wouldn't even be seen. I wouldn't even be seen in the algorithm. I wouldn't even like get maybe like 5 viewers. You know, not saying that 5 viewers isn't a lot. I feel like getting to 5 viewers on your own is definitely difficult, at least nowadays. Because not a lot of people are on the platform anymore, like Twitch or like even YouTube. It's like really hard to like grow on here, you know? So on your own is a difficult task. But like compared to like the opportunities I've gotten now, it's like, ugh, I get 5 viewers. Yeah, like you can like stream for however long you want. You can be like the best content creator ever, and then you could still just get 5 viewers because like nobody's picking you up, you know? The friends that I mentioned that used to stream, a lot of them I would say are way better content creators than I am. They're like actually insane. Everything that I learned, mostly comes from them, you know? And for some reason, I'm the only one that's still going, and they're not. It's because I got really lucky. I always think luck is a good part of content creation. Oh, why are we talking about luck again? I hope I get lucky. I hope I get lucky again here. Like I already have like my boost of luck, but I want more. I'm selfish. I want more. I want to get lucky again because I want to be able to like, I don't know, make something of this more than just like a side job. I want to be able to be big enough to the point where I can like bring a lot of creators together and like help smaller creators grow and like, I don't know, I want to do cool things. I'm really passionate about content creation. But as of now, I do not see it being in my future. Like 10 years down the line. Funin! Guys! Everyone say hi to Funin! Funin, I keep forgetting that you're my kohai and not my senpai. It's because, okay, it's because you debuted before I did, and then you got into AKA Virtual, so it's complicated. Everyone meet my kohai, Funin. He's Indonesian, and he has really tight jeans. His jeans are really tight, and they scared me a lot. Me, Viva, and Dolly, we were watching, like, his AKA Virtual debut, and then we got really scared because we watched his membership video, because we were like, why does his membership have, like, a video, right? And so we watched it together, and and he was so scary. I have good jeans. No, his pants were so tight around his crotch. And he was half naked, and we were all just watching it like, what? I'm so scared. You're like, what? What is this? What do you mean scary? It was so scary. It was. I was like horrified. But do you need new pants? You like really like those tight pants, dude. Like you You had them on like your first model, and then you had them on your second model. Yeah. Dolly! Hi, Dolly! Guess who fell asleep through the off-Kai onboarding? Let's say no to free pants. Guys, Dolly and Viva both fell asleep and didn't wake up for our off-Kai onboarding. Point and laugh! Point and laugh! How dare they? How dare they? You know, even Funen was there. Funen was there. And Estimodius was also there. They were both there, and you guys weren't there. That's so mean. I can't believe you did that. Stop! I'm sorry! No, it's okay. You guys are so ippy babies. So ippy babies. I've been blind for 5 days and I also missed my alarm. Why are you blind? You know, okay, in your defense, I also almost missed it. I didn't, by the way. I was the first one there because I'm super cool like that. But I almost missed it because thanks for being the leader of... No, you're the leader! Because I was playing Bed Wars late into the night, and then and then my neighbors woke me up with their loud banging. Bong, 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 bong. My fault, honestly. My fault. Oh, I should add that line there. Diana? Look at how pretty though, Dolly. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty they look. I love this model so much. I wanna start working on VTuber models so bad. Like I wanna be a VTuber mama for real. But I don't think I have the art skill for that yet. That's just why I'm practicing now. So I gained the skills. You know what? Let's say that's a PP tip, you know? If you don't have the skills to do something, learn. And then you will have the skills. Always be willing to learn. There's a poo stain on my character. Guys! There's a poo stain on my canvas! No, I'm too lazy. I'm interested in modeling, just have the hardware. Oh, Live 2D is free. Live 2D has a free version that you could use to just practice. Let me grab the tutorial that I used when I was first rigging. Hello? What? Why do I hear Morse code? What's going on? Hello? That was so scary. What? What was that? Wait, no BGM, is it intentional? Oh, I should probably turn on the BGM dial, ne? Thank you, Funin. Is someone calling for help? Hold on, let me give you mod as well so I can see you. There you go. Here you go. By Merely Wolfie. I followed her tutorial. She's really good. She's really good at rigging. And I find that her tutorials are, if you have patience, is really easy to understand. My whole problem with starting to rig is that I have such a big head. like I think like I'm just so good and I'm better than like everyone else, so I can get it immediately. That was not the case. I could not get it immediately. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient when you're learning live duty. You can't just assume you'll just be good at it out of nowhere, you know? Not like me, you know? I thought I'd be good at it, and I wasn't. I was immediately like, what's it called? Humble. I was immediately humbled. Like, no, BB. I understand that you used to animate, but that's not gonna be enough. Practice makes perfect. Exactly! Exactly. How do I... That's what I did there. But that's the whole thing over here. That's because I have the flowers here. That's why there's like a big shade there. So, I reckon I should start drawing the flowers in so I can have the shading down? Question mark? Or should I just keep going? I decided to keep going. And then I also want to add a little bit of lighting. That way... Do you guys know Nara Smith? I keep getting this like Nara Smith-esque like coconut butter, coconut milk thing on my For You page. And I hate it. I like they say this thing where they go like, did you know that? And then they just start giving out instructions. Like, what do you mean, did you know? like their sentence just never ends. The entire short is like one sentence. I hate it. And like that tone of voice infuriates me. I don't know why. It just does. Metal shading, yeah. I think I do want to add like a highlight going like here, being like that can kind of like, you know. I can kind of do that, you know? What do you think? What do you think, chat? I feel like that'd be fun, but then I need to separate the line art from the background, and that's really annoying. Well, it's already separated, but like I didn't have to glue it together, and then I have to learn how to use glue. I have to learn how to use glue anyways. Maybe I'm just complaining for no reason, you know? Can't the girl just complain? Can't the girl just complain for fun? Can't the girl just be really annoying? Something like that? I think that looks good. I guess a girl can. Yes, a girl can. And then I'll just merge that together, and this will be torso dress torso color, and then the one on top will be dress torso line work or line. Dress torso line, and then above dress torso color I would have just one big line full of bad bitches. Sorry. Like that, and then I can use add. Oh, That's way too much ad. Hi Pipi, hi Yasu. And I can do that. I reckon I do want to make it like fade out at the end. So let's try and replicate that real quick. Oh. And then it'll be like... Whoa! Okay, what do you think of that? I think that's pretty good. And so it'll be dress, torso, shine, and then we'll have what's this? This is torso, Bayonet. Torso. I do want to duplicate this so I can copy it and then make a like that, and then I can change it to whatever I have to shade the face with. What color is that? This color. Oopsies. Oopsies. So this color can just be that, and then merge layers, multiply. And so now this has its own like backdrop when it moves. Maybe not that high up, maybe like just a little bit. Maybe like that. Just enough for you to know that like... Oh, you know, this is like actually... This is actually like on the body. Like that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's too early to fix my schedule in the morning. Oh, have a nice cheesecake. And hi, Yasu. Did I already say hi to you? And hi, Queen. Middle shading? Yeah. I'm so sorry if I'm like super quiet on these streams. Excuse me. I need to trace these flowers. I think each individual flower has to be its own layer, but you can also make each petal a singular layer, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's make each flower a layer, you know? I feel like that already is good enough. Let me just quickly draw them out so that we can see where they are and can turn off this layer. Like that. Did you know that a lot of things that I drew, the way I draw things, comes from when I was younger? Okay, that sounds really stupid, but let me explain. I'm saying this because of like how I draw flowers now. When I was a kid, on art class, I was taught how to draw a flower, and it was like this, you know? And I feel like I still can't do it, but even now, the way I draw flowers, it's kind of similar to that. I don't know, I find it really funny. It's like, oh, it's habits that I haven't broken since kindergarten. Well, yeah. I still can't draw it properly though, which is so ass. You'd think after like over a decade, you know, I'd finally get it right. But no, I just suck at drawing flowers. I can't draw them. Flowers, my weakness. illegal. I think that's pretty good. Drawing stars suck, man? Yeah, I felt that. Remember when I was playing Cooking Mama the other day and I just couldn't get the stars right? I was like struggling so hard. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing, I hated it. I don't really know how to draw the leaves. Like how to draw like the the leaves and the other things. What if I copy and paste this flower? Then what? Then what? Who's gonna stop me? Exactly. Nobody. And nobody in all of Oz. No wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me out. I think like this is good, and then I'll have to add in the details like I do with hair. I actually struggle drawing hair. I don't know if you can tell, but like I especially like coloring eyes. Eyes are kind of my favorite thing. Hair I kind of struggle doing, especially if it's more clean, because the way that I draw is very messy. I enjoy... What is this? I enjoy drawing like really painterly, so that I like layer on everything together. The artwork you saw on Twitter, I did mostly on just one layer, because I like painting over things rather than, you know, making line work. Like for VTuber models, which sucks ass, but like, what can I do about it? Am I right, folks? I'm not saying that you can't have like a painterly art style when you make VTuber models. Definitely not. But like, it makes it easier to rig, I reckon, if it's like neater. Because it also makes it easier for you to separate things. Because I don't separate things typically, it becomes harder for me when I have to. Because drawing things not separated, it's really easy. You can just merge them all in the end, right? But drawing things separated, like you have to draw them separated. You know what I mean? You can't cheese your way to separating things. I guess you can like cut them. You can do cutting. But it's difficult. It's difficult because you still have to redraw them. Especially if your art style is messy like this. Even cutting things out, it's gonna look really bad when you zoom in. I guess it's kind of a fault of my own art style, because if you zoom into any of my works, you'll see that it's very messy and unpolished. I don't like polishing my artworks, okay? I like getting the broad idea down, because that's essentially like all you're gonna see, you know? All you're gonna see is broad details. No one's gonna zoom in into your artwork and like do a deep analysis of it, you know? Unless you're like Da Vinci and it's some kid who has to do that for their art assignment. More pleasing? Yeah, it hides a lot of details that would otherwise ruin the piece, you know? But like other than that, no one's really gonna like zoom into your artworks. Or maybe like if you're like a game designer, or if you're a VTuber model artist, which is why I'm making in all the details right now. Because with VTuber models, VTubers, we like to zoom in to our model, right, to see every detail, every little thing that our artists and riggers have done for us. Which is really annoying to draw. I don't like drawing details. I hate it. Such an ass experience. Maybe I'm weird though. A lot of people I know, they like putting in little small details. They're like, oh, I love putting in little small details even though no one will like see them. And I'm like, really? I don't like doing that. I draw as much as I would see, you know? Like if I would not really zoom in that much, then I would not draw that much. Which is kind of why, like, you wanna, when you make your VTuber model, you know? It's kind of like ties into like design. Don't listen to me though, because this design is just kind of me fucking around and having fun. This part has to be the most interesting part of the model. Even though the bottom part of this model is more interesting in my opinion. But this part typically has to be the most important part, because that's the part people are going to look at the most. You know, people aren't really going to look at the bottom part of your model. When was the last time you guys saw my feet? Right? You don't want to put in too much detail down there, or most of the audience will not be able to see. Yesterday. Oh. Damn, that's crazy. I feel that looks good enough. Nice feet! Being rigged sounds like a nightmare. The individual petals sound like a nightmare. Flowers itself feel a little bit more tolerable. It's approximately how much the model will be seen. I feel like that's good. That's good enough. It's good enough. I feel like this is the reason why I shouldn't take on commissions, is because I'm a very like, this is good enough for me type person. And if I take on commissions, then it's like, I don't want to make anyone else deal with the amount of like bullshittery I put myself through when I draw my things. Because I just draw them how I want to draw them. I don't really give a shit about like it being messy and yada yada, because it's just for my eyes and I'm not like using it for anything. But then if someone commissions me, then it has to be neat. It has to be neat, and if it's not neat, then I just feel like shit, and it's like, damn, this person paid this much for this and they're getting ass. Is that approximately where the other one is? Yeah, approximately. That's fine if they're like both the same thing duplicated. Yeah, it's the little growth part that I'm kind of worried about. The flowers are fine, it's the growth part. I'm not really sure how to do that. Let me just quickly... separate them. Flower A. Flower B. Maybe flower top A. Flower top A. Flower top B. Because this is on the top, right? Would you need them to be... Well, to make it more detailed, yeah, but like with this, not necessarily. You can just kind of Because you get art meshes, right? You can just kind of mesh around this, then you can move the individual meshes, make it all nice and stuff. It doesn't need to be so many layers. You can if you want to make like it look better, but I feel like at the skill level I am at for rigging, me making the flowers all individual like petals will not change the end result that much in comparison to how much effort I'm putting in. What's that called again? Dude, my managers will not stop talking to me about this. The Pareto rule, the Pareto principle, or whatever it's called, where it's like, well, it's 80% of what you do contributes to 20% of what you get, and 20% of what you do contributes to 80% of what you get. I think that's really fucking stupid. I think that's really stupid. Like, the way it's phrased is like so ass. Because it makes me feel like ass. It makes me feel like, wow, so what I do just does not matter. You know, like, that's what it makes me feel like. I feel like a better thing to say is like, you know, don't give a shit too much, because some people don't give a shit as much as you do. Don't give a shit too much, because the world doesn't give as much shits as you do. Something like that. Diminishing returns. Yeah. Separate from what?
Well, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. How do I draw this? I don't know. I think maybe like having this kind of like outline first, an outline, and then I'll add the leaves on top. The title is model separation. It's like when you separate things in a VTuber model to make sure they all can move individually. This, you know? Making sure they all move separately. Model separation. This. Model separation. That's what it's called. Okay, what was I doing again? Yeah, right, this. Well, these are gonna be here, so these are gonna be like here. Like so. This is gonna be on top. And these ones are gonna be like that. Like a blob. Blob blob. Hey senpai. Istamodius! Hi! Hi Istamodius chat. This is another one of my kohais. Istamodius. He's also Indonesian. Let me give you standard moderator. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm like so quiet. I'm so quiet, chat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm just making a model right now. It's kind of boring, don't you think? Do you guys think I'm boring? Where is my photo? There it is. And then we could have these just like blobs. And we can make it, yeah. And then we can make it, yeah. Milk Girl has its charms too? Is that so? I think those two should be separate, no? One of them should be behind, one of them should be on top of the dress. I feel like that's good if I do that. Let me just quickly do that. And then this part is on top. And then that part will be on the bottom later. So let's quickly start sketching these little babies out. Don't forget to save! Oh. There you go. You already got bonked. No, you're not bonked! You get brain damage from it? Wrench me. Shh. Don't say that. Make my kohai feel special and wanted on the stream. It's so weird because, like, if we're going by debut order, technically Istamodius and like all of Magni 5 are my senpais because they've been streaming for longer than I have. But then if we take like one debut in AKA Virtual, I become their senpais. You know? So I get mixed up. It's like, ooh. They're not my senpais. Maybe also because I'm used to being like the new one, you know? I'm used to being the new girl. You take care of the kohais. I will. Hi, Sai. Hi. Hi, Princess. Ugh. There you go. And then one more. They're all kind of blobs right now, and you might be like, PP, this looks really bad right now. So both senpai and kohai. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you both senpai and kohai? Okay, I know what you're thinking, chat. This looks like ass right now, PP. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're drawing, but this looks like ass. Believe in me, please. The AKA virtual family tree is weird. Yeah, it's a bit funky. Cause if you didn't know, the EN, all of our EN are in-house talents, while I think all of the antenna shadow ID are adopt talents. So they were not made by AKA Virtual. AKA Virtual instead takes them from their home. So you speak Indo too? Nope. I only speak English. I'm not in the Indo. I'm not in the Indo. What's it called? What's it called? 什么 the 什么 the section? What's it called? What's it called? No. Side? It's not generation. It's like above there's like generation, and then there's talent, and then above generation there's like, it's like how there's like hollow ID, hollow EN, hollow JP, you know? I'm not in AKA virtual ID. I'm in AKA virtual EN. Does that make sense? Armpit sections. Ah! So it was very neat and organized. Thank you. I want to throw up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Faction? You know what? I guess. Region? Branch! Nuttager, you are my favorite chatter. I'm kidding! I love you guys all equally. That's the word. Branch. like this for now. I'll also add... Yo, let's go. That's where our big teams is here. Oh, hello, Ronaldo. The Christian is on my side. They're favorite. No, but it was Branch. Yeah, it's Branch. Oh my god, dude. We need to graduate. We're so bad at being VTubers. We have to go. We have to go, Sai. It's time for us to leave. We don't even know what Branch is. Do we even know what an Oshi is? It's time for us to go. We have to go. Like something like this. There's senpai. I was about to say guild. Guys, we all have to leave. Guild. We all have to go. Out, out. No more corporate VTuber life. And then if I turn on the flowers?
Ah, okay, so do you see this chat?
So from behind, you're not really gonna see it, so this is kind of good enough as it is. And if you separated them, yeah, this is all separated. Oh no, no. It's just individual flowers. Okay, no. Okay, so the thing is, right, Sae, I can move each. This is really bad because I'm using the Photoshop warp tool, but I don't have to move like each individual flower because like you can just make the art meshes like, you know, you know what I mean? Girl, I'm so stupid. Don't look at me. Do I look like someone who's like good at rigging? I understand goatling language. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The language of the goats. And then we can add a little bit more thingamabobs here. Just so you can see everything.
Pee good at shit. You got the red nose.
She's not a clown. She's a robot. Okay, so this would be... I feel like I want this to make this B. Right? So just B. Leaves top B. Because A would be underneath the thing. And then B would be above A. PP is going to teach me rigging. You? Me? Myself? I can't do that. I'm not good at rigging. Go watch the tutorial I gave you. It's like genuinely so much better than I could ever teach. Don't look at me. Where is... I can't see where my... There it is.
Don't make me laugh.
And then it just... It's really messy. Because this is really small, we can kind of just do this really messily, and no one's gonna know. You need to use the this was not made with Unity because I'm not a 3D model. I'm a 2D model. So it's not essentially rigging like you would rig a 3D model. It's kind of different. I would say that rigging 2D models is a lot more accessible and easier to do than rigging 3D models. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong though, because I haven't tried 3D modeling yet. Just from a glance, it looks a lot more difficult to rig 3D models than it is to rig 2D models. A glance and my friends telling me, I use Unity for ball jumping parkour. Me when I jump on your balls. Who said that? Who said that? Not me. I feel like this is working out kind of fun. Who said that? Who said that? Not me. Nuh-uh. The figurative 3D model, which costs around 30k methinks. Not necessarily. Making a 3D model can start from $0. You don't have to commission one. You can start making one from like Vroid, which is very accessible for people to start off, because there's a lot of presets that you can use for your 3D model. And the customization options are genuinely like so varied. You can make like crazy models with Vroid, you know? I think Vroid is good. I think Vroid gets a lot of shit for no reason. Vroid is a genuinely good program. I would love to try out Vroid again, but I'll be honest, I just don't think I was meant for 3D modeling. I think 3D modeling is way out of my league. I should just stick to what I know, you know? At least for right now. Premium is Goldium. What? What are you talking about? What are you on? Oh, I did that annoying thing. Oh, I'm being annoying to myself right now. Oh, it's fine. I wouldn't notice. Like, I would know, but like, I wouldn't know, you know? Like that. So it's not really, you can't exactly see it from afar. Which is the whole point of why it's not super detailed. Because if it was super detailed, then I would go crazy. Leaves top C, leaves top D, leaves top E. There you go. And then here are the flowers. Flowers. Behind the flower, I want to have my phone died. My phone died. Hello? My phone died at it itself. It hates me. It hates me for real, for real. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I'll work on one more leaves. Then everything hates you for real. Yeah. Do you hate me? go behind this, and then I will. Wait, no. There you go. Does this model have lore? Right now, the lore is that she's kind of like an abandoned robot. Oh. An abandoned robot. And that's why she's super overgrown with a bunch of like plants and foliage. She's also gonna be moldy. There's gonna be mold on her, but I haven't drawn the mold yet because I'm lazy to, and it's hard. So I don't want to yet. So essentially, I don't want to do it yet, so it's not there yet. Teehee. There you go, and this will also have its little bits like so. And then boom, bum, bam, bam, leaves top A. Does that look good to you guys? Hmm? Why didn't you try splitting your... Oh, my VTuber model's already split. It wouldn't be able to move if it wasn't already splitted, so... Yeah, there you go. Okay. That sneeze. I'm gonna be done with the stream now. Thank you for coming to my stream. Sorry it was kind of short. I'm a bit sleepy. So I'm gonna go to bed now. Thank you for coming. I'll be here tomorrow. I will be... What will I be doing? I'll be with Tabby. I'll be drawing with Tabby tomorrow. Which is gonna be fun. And then I'll also have a collab with my senpais later at night. But yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you for coming. Next week, I think my stream schedule will move to be 5 hours earlier than the streams I'm having now. Cause I said so. I just got here. Too bad. I'll probably still do some streams at 12 p.m. But I do want to try 7 a.m. streams. Because that's where my audience is mostly at right now, at least according to YouTube. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted, but it's okay, okay? It's okay. Okay. I have to go. It's time for me to leave. I have to go.